Well, hello everybody, I'm Will.
And I'm Lynn. Thank you for joining us today. It is Wednesday, July 22nd.
All right.
Thank you.
Happy Hump Day.
Right, for joining us. We are Lynn and Will. If you don't know who we are Lynn and Will of lynnandwill.com. So what do we do?
What do?
We're digital networkers. We help you grow your business online, learning the all-important skill sets of attraction marketing. Why attraction marketing? Just the word itself, attraction, right? Attracting people to you instead of chasing and prospecting people, right? Doesn't that sound like a great idea?
Sounds like an awesome idea.
So attraction marketing helps you learn how to leverage social media on a global scale, reaching your targeted audience on who is interested in what you have to offer. Right now, I keep hearing people saying 2020 is a wash. Can't wait for 2021. No, and no. We are in July of 2020. There's so much to still do, create. The whole world is shifting. Even though there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of great, even better things on the horizon and things that are in the here and now. Now is the time to create and build and reinvent yourself and live your passion. Do what you want to do. And if it's creating a business online is very smart. Attraction marketing will get you there.
Right. Inaction is not action. You're not going to go anywhere. So, take some action. So, so if you're one of those people that are still making that list of 100, chasing your family and friends, burning out your warm market, prospecting everybody within 3 feet, your bartenders, your servers, anybody gets on the elevator with you, we got some answers for you. Think of it this way. The way normal network marketers do, they prospect anybody they possibly can get their hands on to show them their opportunity in hopes that one of them is going to be along the same mindset as you are. And you just get a whole lot of rejection, and it's totally repelling. So why not cut that part out of the equation and get people attracted to your mindset through the method of attraction marketing? I look at it this way. Social media has 49% of the world's population on it. It's one big old highway out there with all these people on it. I'm going to go over some facts and figures here in a little bit. But anyway, they have all these people on it.
Yes, you
on
will.
The highway. Yeah.
He's the fact and figure guy.
Somehow you want them to come down your road. So you want to figure out how to attract those people, get them off that highway, come down your road so you can tell them your opportunity. And when they finally drive down your road, guess what? They're already going to have interest of what you got to say instead of just willy-nilly and snagging anybody you got to see. And it's a numbers game, soon it will come, blah. That's all malarkey. Not going to happen. So, thank you for the introduction, Lynn, as she always does such a great job doing that. We have some great information. This is going to be kind of a long-winded one, and I even learned a couple of things doing this, getting data for this Facebook Live, which we're doing today and tomorrow.
Friday.
Wednesday
and Friday.
Been one of those things. So we're going to talk about on Wednesday and Friday, today and Friday, 16 ways, that's 16 of them, 16 ways to refine your Facebook ad or targeting. And there's some pretty cool information along those lines. But before we get started with that, if you're coming to us live, drop us a little love by dropping us a heart emoji in the comments section below. If you're coming to us, if you're coming to us on a replay, give us a hashtag replay so we can give you a shout out later. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns during this Facebook Live, by all means, drop them in the comments section below, or you can simply send us a message through Facebook Messenger. And as always, we always want to know where our people are coming, or where our audience is coming from on this big, beautiful blue marble. So if you would drop your location in the comments below, we would love to find out where you're coming from. And with that being said, Lynn, would you like to take it away?
Perfect. Okay, so the name of this Facebook Live is 16 Ways to Refine Your Facebook Advertising Targeting. Now we're going to go over 8 ways to refine your ads today, and then 8 ways again on Friday. So the summation of 16. First and foremost, if you have a business, and if your business is online, and if it isn't, it should be, but if your business is online, you must invest in advertising. Don't shy away from it. Don't be afraid of it. A small amount needs to be allotted or budgeted toward your Facebook advertising or whatever social media that you're advertising on. And it doesn't have to be a lot. But just remember, you need to create an ad budget, because creating an ad is huge. What you can do for your business, the people you can reach is really infinite.
Infinite. Well, I'm going to talk about those numbers in a minute.
Right. But while reaching those people, you need to, number one, have your avatar, right? What is an avatar? The avatar is who you're targeting to, specifically who the person is, where they hang out, what they like to do, what's going on in their life, perhaps what their buying habits are, what their lifestyle habits are. You need to really fine-tune who your avatar is and who you're advertising to. And while you have your avatar, then you need to gear up your advertising with ways to target that audience. And the first way is customer interests. Say you're trying to target motivational speakers. Well, one person that you could link up with your ad is to tag, say, John Maxwell. He's a world-renowned motivational speaker. So that's one way of many ways to target your customers' interests.
Before you go any further, can I go over those little stats to tell them why why social media is such a vast?
No, go right ahead. No, it sounds great. Go ahead.
Yeah, before we get into the details of what those 16 are, or the 8 that we're going to talk about today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the statistics of social media and internet or Facebook alone. I just dug into some new stats that had just came out in June, which is this last month of 2020, that talks about our users on Facebook or social media or internet alone. And I just kind of want to go over them because it really drives home. If you're trying to grow your business offline, it really makes sense, instead of reaching out to 100, wouldn't it be better to reach out to 10,000? So, if you're looking at a numbers game, and those 10,000, the people you're reaching out to 10,000, the people that are going to come back to you are already going to be interested in your opportunity. So I'm just going to go over a few numbers. So as of June 2020, there's 49% of the world's population. I believe the world's population is something around 8 billion. So 49% of those people are on some type of social media. That's a lot of people. By the way, so US spends on the internet about 6.5 hours every day. So why not use the internet to show people your opportunity? 6.5 hours, people, one person. That's about 100 days out of the year they're spending on the dang internet. Now, we're not number one. We're ranked number 20th in the world. I think the Philippines is number one, and Japan is coming in last, so they don't use it as much. 92% of the people connect social media or the internet by use of their phone. So that's kind of an important tidbit, especially when you're advertising, because that's how you want to adopt your advertising. So it looks good on a mobile phone, because 90% of people are looking at that. United States spends on social media about 2 hours a day. So one was on the internet. About social media, they spend 2 of those hours on social media. And we're ranked 25th in the world on that. Facebook alone now has 2.6 billion users. daily users. That's a lot of people, especially when the world's population is only 7.8 billion. YouTube has about 2 billion. Instagram has 1.1 billion. And then rounding off around the end, there is Twitter with 340 million. So if you're looking at advertisement, you kind of want to advertise in those social media platforms on the way down to get more bang for your buck. And just to tie all this all in, so if you're a digital marketer like us, you can reach 1/3 of all the world's population 18 and above. That's a tremendous amount of people. 1/3 of the world's population 18 and above on Facebook alone.
Right. Do you think you could build a business online?
It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, folks. It's just a no-brainer. And then more than half of the people, the biggest target audience for network marketing are the millennials. So you can reach half of that audience, of the audience of 18 to 34 on Facebook alone. Half of the audience that is more into network marketing in Facebook. Okay, now let's go back. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. That's all important, and those are incredible statistics.
So Lynn just talked about the customer interest. Interest is a very broad audience. So if you're like doing likes campaigns or doing not conversion, but if you're doing traffic ads, you're trying to drive traffic to you, but you're not getting them to do. You just want to get your face out there. Those kind of ads. You want to use a big interest. Interests are people just interested in certain things. I think Lynn said John Maxwell. So if you find someone's interested in John Maxwell, you put it out there, then that's where your ad's going to go to. Like Robert Kiyosaki, the same thing. Most of those people you're going to get, they're going to be tire kickers. They're not going to be the people that are going to buy your product, but they're going to select some interest on you because you are putting yourself out there as an interest. So that's number one, interest.
Very good. And if you can, if we're offering value, please drop us a 1 down in the comments below. I'd like to know that we are truly educating and offering value.
I think we are.
Okay, so number 2 is behavior.
Yeah. That's
right?
Pretty crazy.
Behavior, whether it's lifestyle behaviors, buying behaviors, anything that comprises what a person would do, perhaps on a daily basis.
Oh yeah, it's an hourly, whatever.
Right, whether what they drive, if they work out, what kind of workout they do. I mean, it's just limitless how you can target through a person's behavior. Number 3, financial resources.
Can I just do 2 too?
Oh,
just
okay.
Want to go back and forth?
All right.
Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay. So my number 2, Lynn did a great job, number 2. But my number 2, online behavior, kind of caveats to the customer interest. So you're getting people coming in that are interested in you, but now you want those people that have a behavior of buying. Those people that are interested are usually, we call them clickers. They're click happy. They click. They like to click on stuff, but they don't buy. So when you work on their behaviors, you want to go out and Facebook will go find them for you. Those are called conversion ads. So you're converting them from being clickers or interested into actual buyers. So you can actually target your audience to those people that have that type of behavior. It's a good way to narrow your audience. We like to shoot from an audience of about 1 to 2 million. So now if you want to narrow your audience down below 1 million, you want to tweak that behavior a little bit so you can get more people that are going to drive down your road. Okay.
Perfect. That was very well. Well, number 3 are financial resources.
That's
you
crazy, huh?
can target people by their income, by their net worth, by their liquid assets. I mean, you can really do a lot of narrowing down and honing in on your avatar and who you specifically want to target by their financial resources. Who'd have thought?
That's great. You know, Facebook truly is Big Brother. And they don't have their names or anything, but this is one of the things I learned while doing the research for this Facebook Live. I didn't know. We don't use it. I can't think of a reason to use financial
No,
resources.
not for us.
But yeah, they can really narrow your audience down by your income, network, and liquid assets. They know it's modeled on your age, your income, the number of children you have, your occupation, property data, your vehicle data, investment, interest, and last is census median data. So they use some sort of modeling program to bring all those numbers in to come up with a income, net worth, and a liquid asset. So you can actually say, I want to get people between median income of 200 to $500,000. Look at those people. Or maybe people that make under 100,000, and you can target your audience to that.
Yeah,
crazy.
Very good. So that number 3 is financial resources. 4 is age, gender, and location. You can target people according to age, gender, and where they live. So for example, say you're doing some sort of a live event in New York City. You can make that to men only from age 25 to 40 in the New York City area or the surrounding geographic location. And just get so specific on who you're targeting that will work well with your live event.
Right. It's really important in a couple of things. And I'll give you kind of a story. So in our community here, they were going to have a community event, and they just couldn't figure out how to get it out. So I suggested, hey, you can use a Facebook advertisement. You can spend maybe $20, $50 on it, and you can advertise just to people in your local community. Now, just you can get it that narrow, just right here in this city or right that zip code. That's pretty crazy. So it'll just hit those people. More importantly, so let's say you're advertising and but you want English-speaking countries. So you want to choose a location, of course, that speaks your lingo. The other thing is maybe your network marketing company does not sell or does not distribute in certain companies. So you can actually, leave those countries off your advertisement list. So that's just another reason to specifically go by the location, right?
Perfect. Age, location, and gender.
Right.
Number 5 is industry and occupation. So you can target people who own a small business. You can target people who are self-employed. You can target those who identify as being a home-based business. You can target people who work in a small office. You can target by industry and occupation as specific as you need to go.
Right.
In order to reach your target audience as well as your avatar.
Right. So as coaches, mentors, and trainers in attraction marketing, we're always looking for fellow network marketers or that want to become digital marketers. So for example, we might do an advertisement to a network marketing company such as, name a couple.
Rodan and Fields.
Rodan and Fields. So maybe there's some disgruntled employees in Rodan and Fields that want to learn how to use attraction marketing to sell their product in Rodan and Fields. So we can actually target our ads to those people that are actually employed by that company. When you look at interest is broad, employers is small. So you're actually getting the employers of a specific company or a specific genre, I guess would be.
Very good. Also, another way, you can target your ad by home ownership status.
Realtors, pay attention.
Right. Whether a person is a renter, a home owner, a home buyer, whatever your status is with property, you can target your audience. I mean, as you can see, this is just 8 we're touching upon today. There's just so many details and how the level of specificity that you can attain by targeting your audience is pretty cool.
Yeah, so if you want to focus your advertisement to maybe just realtors, you can do that. Or maybe you want to focus your advertisement towards people that are looking to buy. Or maybe all people that are renting, maybe they want to quit renting and start buying. So you can focus your advertisement to renters. So a lot of real estate or realtors come to us and how we can help them. Well, this is how you can do it. We can teach you how to focus your advertisement to customers that are in realty.
Right. Very, very well. Number 7 is education. You can target people to specific degrees, what type of degrees, whether they have a bachelor's degree, a postgraduate degree, a doctorate type of degree, whether they were an engineer or they're a lawyer. I mean, you can get so specific with an education that it's, it's just, again, it's mind-boggling how specific you can get with these ads.
So for example, if you're a network marketer and a lot of kids come out of college and guess what they don't have? A job, a job. So they're looking for any kind of income to hold them over until they actually get a job. They're smart kids. They graduate from college, right? So why not get them into your network marketing company by advertising to those people who just graduated school? Why not?
How brilliant is that, really? Right.
So
because it's totally what they're after, too.
Right. Get them interested in
working on the phone.
Yeah, that's a millennial.
Not working even from, no WFH, no working from home. They want to work from their phone.
Anywhere in the world. Anywhere where they are. That's what they want to do. So that's kind of a cool way of education. I can't think of many other things.
And number 8 is ethnicity. You can target your audience by ethnicity. So say you have hair care products. You can target your audience to women or men who have curly hair and whatever issues they may have with having curly hair or with So if you have hair care products, you can tailor make it by a person's ethnicity.
Yeah.
Or any kind of products, of course, or whatever it is. Just saying, I was only using that as an example.
Yeah, whatever your customer avatar base might say. So you can tailor it to that, right?
Very well, yes.
Yeah. So that's all 8 of them.
Right.
Do you want to cruise over them real quick?
So we went over customer interests, behaviors, financial resources for age, gender, and location. Industry and occupation was number 5. Number 6 is home ownership status. 7 is education. And 8 is ethnicity. By sharing 8 of the 16 that we'll complete on Friday, you can see how specific you can get. And it's really a little bit of a tweaking formula that you have to figure out what really works for you.
Test.
Right. Because what works for one person isn't necessarily what's going to work for the person next to them. Right. But you really need to tweak and see and judge those metrics and see how your ad has done so that you don't spend a lot of money and the money you spend is yielding the return.
Yes, so Facebook just gives you just a multitude of targeting ideas. I mean, it's really, basically to me, it's overwhelming. And but that's just 8 of them. 8 of the 16 that we picked. There's more than 16, but that's just 8 of them so far. So it's pretty impressive how you can really target your audience using Facebook ads.
Right, and Facebook is rising currently close to 3 billion.
2.6 billion.
2.69 billion. That's right. Currently on Facebook. I mean, only about a year and a half ago was at 2 billion. Now we're edging to 3 billion. That's insane.
Yeah, all this pandemic and stuff push people right on the internet.
Right. I mean, it's a great thing. It's a great tool. It's awesome to be able to connect 24/7 with people all over the world.
Awesome. I think that was a great live.
Let's hope it was.
Yeah. So as usual, I will put a link on this Facebook Live, which will drive you down the road to the blog that discusses more about these 16 Facebook ad targets. And within that blog, we will be able to offer you a free 10-day Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. That's 10 days of video content of what actually attraction marketing is. It'll get those wheels a turning, get a few light bulbs a rocking, and really get you to understand what attraction marketing is. Also, we have to offer, what do we have to offer? We have a little book, huh?
We do. We have a book. This is the way we got started. This is the way to go
all 27 bucks of it.
Right, which is what? A tube of lipstick at Sephora or Ulta.
Right. Funny.
So if growing your business online is something you want to do, you need to grab this attraction marketing formula. This is the way. This is the real deal, people. This is how it works. It's a leverage system. It takes you through this blueprint, and it shows you exactly how to do it at the starting point and all the processes in between that are brilliant.
Yeah, it's 185 pages, 10 chapters. Lynn and I both read it. We shared the same book, and we both read it within 24 hours. She used a pink highlighter. I used a yellow highlighter, and we wrote notes all over the margin. We were just like, aha, weren't we?
Right.
We've never
the light
turned
bulbs
back.
went off.
Really got thirsty after that and hungry for what attraction marketing is. So it's $27. I'll also put that link on this Facebook Live. And once you grab that link, just scroll all the way to the bottom. Make sure you have a card in hand, because you only have 1 hour. Once you punch on the link, you only have an hour to buy that product at $27. Otherwise, it's going to go up 72%, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's the price that we can give it to you, 27 bucks. 5 days of Starbucks, and could make your life change overnight. One more thing, the book. Lynn's like, what? Why don't you announce that book? I forgot.
So we are doing a bookshelf where we're highlighting a book. We try to do it twice a week, right? Of anything that's related to business marketing, any self-improvement. And tomorrow's book is The Magic of Thinking Big. That's so true, right?
Right.
The sky is the limit. It truly is. But belief is everything. Faith is everything. And thinking big is huge. Why limit yourself and keep yourself in a little bubble when there's so much out there to create?
People don't buy products or services. People buy belief. This is a good book for that. So, the magic of thinking big, manifest it. So that's all I got to say. Should we wrap it up?
Yes.
I've been kind of chatty Cathy today, I guess. Lynn, what's new? Huh? Anyway, she's a gas of a partner. I'll have to say that. All right then. Till tomorrow, at some point in time, we'll be doing our Network Marketers Bookshelf, and then Friday we'll be back at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to finish up with the other 8 of these 16 ways to refine your Facebook ad targeting.
Perfect.
All right?
So drop us a 1 if we gave you value. We really hope you did.
A 1.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.
And with that being said,
Peace, love, and light.
Peace out,
Peace
everybody.
out, everybody. We'll see ya.